I think I might be live. I'm just not 100% sure though. Hi, everybody. I am now live. Oh boy. Hey, there I am. Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Conversations with Spirit. I am super excited about this. Supposedly we're live and supposedly we're in good spot here. I don't know. um, how is everybody? I hope everybody's having a great day so far, because one of the things I want to talk about here tonight is this. Tomorrow is a very big day. Tomorrow is a very big day. Tomorrow is Mercury going retrograde. Yes. For almost a whole month, right? So Mercury's going to be retrograde. Let me see here. Hold on. Mercury's going to be retrograde until September 15th. Right? Awesome. Right? How exciting. But here's what I want to say about this. And I know that people get a little freaked out by it and all of that. However, what I really want to say about this is, if we can just remember that really there's so much going on in the world. And if we can, and some of you, hi Keith, I'm sure that some of you probably are like, I've heard you say this 1,000 times. But here's the thing. Yes, it's true. You may have heard me say this 1,000 times, but the energy is funky. It's going to test your patience. But guess what? There's 3 P's that if we follow for the next month, we're going to get through this and all is going to be well. I just want to throw one thing out though. Okay, so the pre-shadow period is now and things have been crazy and stuff. Hey, Rachel. Hey, Bex. Nice to see you guys. So check this out. The first Republican debate is tomorrow night, right when Mercury's going retrograde. So I don't know. It might be must-see TV. I don't know. So I just wanted to throw that out. Anyway, so check this out. If you adhere to the 3 P's, things will go beautifully for you. Okay? Now, here are those 3 P's. Patience. Okay? Patience. Because what are we if we don't have patience? Here's the thing. If we just have a little bit of extra patience during this time, it'll be great. Okay? The second P is positivity. The second P is positivity. Okay? Try really hard to stay positive. Okay? If you have travel plans, if little things go wrong, just be happy with it. It's all going to be fine. Okay? Have some positivity and just laugh stuff off. Okay? Then the third thing is persistence. Again, if you have travel plans, I'm one of those where I will just do this 4 and 5 times, right? So my point is, check your travel plans 3 and 4 times. That's what I do. That's how it kind of goes for me. But you know what? It pays off in the end, And then somehow you can get rid of, the anxiety. Okay. So the 3 P's: patience, positivity, and persistence. Keep going. Okay. So that is my big new little thing that I wanted to share with you guys, because it's funky. I don't know about you, and not everybody has those moments of Mercury being retrograde. For whatever reason, wherever I was in my chart whenever I first was born, I'm affected by it. I'm affected by Mercury being in retrograde, and it's just beautiful, because if I stay patient and positive and persistent, it works itself out. Just saying, So there you go on that. Now, I'm super excited to be here with all of you. Thanks for being here. And hi, Anne. Oh, wow. She's got a whole thing listed. Okay. So I'm going to make my list. Okay. So those of you that know me, I do a live on Thursday nights and I have to type it. But you know what? Today we're just doing that. Okay. Today we're just moving forward. I'm going to write stuff out. I'm not, I'm not trusting technological stuff, right? That's where the patience comes in, by the way. Technology. Oh God, so anyway, so I'm doing this show called Conversations with Spirit in conjunction with evolveme.com. Evolveme.com is such a beautiful community oriented spiritual community. Okay. And if you're interested in checking it out, it's just a beautiful community of people, right? If you want to know where to find your tribe, that might be it. Okay. So evolveme.com, check it out, right? Okay. So let's see. Oh, Beck says Mercury retrograde always messes up. For sure. Right. And that's why we have to be patient. Patience, right? That's exactly what we're trying to do. So what's funny is that I was thinking, oh no, because I am live right now. You guys check this out. I'm live right now on 3 channels on YouTube, 3 channels on Facebook, right? So, and there you have it. Right? So we worry a little bit about the technology, but it's all good. It's all okay. Okay. All right. So I am going to write this out. Hi, Carrie, Rachel, Kristen, I knew it was you. You need to change your thing there so I know it's you. Well, but I do know anyway. Okay. So we're going to I'm writing things out. All right. And the future together ahead of me. And Mike, please, is there commitment coming, engagement, marriage for us? Okay, so I got that. Okay, so who else would like a reading? I think I saw, oh, and Carrie and Rachel, I miss seeing you. You're so, oh my God, you have got the best, most beautiful energy. I mean, oh my God, I just love that your name popped up. So I'm so glad you're here. All right, so we are going to start out with, okay, so let me know. Oh, the screen just moved down. Okay, so let me know if anybody would, okay, so, oh, Kristen and Keith. All right. And if anybody would like a reading, start to get your questions ready now. I've got some spirits here waiting in the back. And here's the thing. One was with me for like half an hour before the show started. So how fun is that, right? Okay, so Anne, your question, and as I'm doing these readings, okay, give me yeses and nos because I need to know if it makes sense. Okay. And I'm not scared of no. Okay. I'm not scared of somebody saying that doesn't make sense at all. There's a reason why I'm getting what I'm getting. So I just have to figure it out sometimes. Okay. So there you go. All right. So Anne says, is there a future together ahead for me and Mike? Please, is there commitment coming? All right. Okay. So Anne, I hope you're still here. Are you still here, Anne? All right. So Anne, oh, by the way, I've got 3. I've got my Sacred Forest cards. I've got my empowerment cards, and I've got my Moonology cards, which seems to me. Oh, yay! Anne's here. Yay! Okay. All right. So, Anne, I am supposed to pull a Moonology card for you. Okay. We're gonna start there. All right, and then we're gonna see where it goes from there. Okay, Anne. All right, so Anne, this is your card. Very interesting. And it's fascinating that I would get this card based on what I was getting when I read your message. Okay, so the card I'm getting here is, I've put it in there, and there's such a delay that, wait, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do it this way. Okay. So let's see if this, okay. So I got to see where I'm at here. Okay. It says a new start is coming. I feel like that there is, and you tell me this, and you've got to be honest with yourself more so than me. Be honest with yourself, okay, Anne? Are you putting a lot of pressure on this? I feel like that there's a lot of pressure that you are putting on, not just necessarily on Mike, but you're also putting pressure on yourself. Okay. Like, and we all, I swear, so many of us do okay, so I need to be dating the one I'm going to marry by this age. Then I've got to get married by this age. And then I've got to have 2.3 kids by this age. And I've got to have a dog by the time I'm blah, blah, blah. Right. So there's that's pressure. Don't you think? It's pressure. But I also feel like that your question, and Anne, let me know if this makes sense to you. I'm also feeling, Anne, that you are sitting there thinking, should I cut the cord? If there isn't a future in this, if Mike isn't in it for the long haul, should I cut the cord? That's what I feel like is coming from you. So Anne, does that make sense to you? Is that what you're thinking? Is that what you're feeling right now? Like, because I'm kind of feeling that if you yes, okay, good. Thank you for saying that. I'm kind of feeling like it wouldn't be now, I'm just saying, talk to Mike and tell him where you're at. And if you, in your gut, this is where we work in our solar plexus, which is our gut instinct. Okay. If your gut instinct is telling you that he's just telling you what you want to hear, but he's not, like, you're just not feeling that he is committed, go with your gut. Okay. Go with your gut instinct on that. Okay. I feel like that if you have the conversation, the reason why I'm holding up this card is this. It says a new start is coming. You could have that conversation and you could say to him, hi, Paula. You could say to Mike, look, this is where I'm at. And just be honest, be your authentic self. Okay. You could say all of how you're feeling and ask for honesty in return. Okay. Now he may say, I'm just not there. But guess what? Maybe you don't want it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're not there yet either with him. I'm just putting that out as a maybe. You know what I mean? But my point is if you put it out there and you have a real conversation about it, it could create a new start for you. The two of you together. Okay? All right? But my point is, as you're having that conversation with him, use your gut instinct. Okay? Use your gut instinct as to where you think it's going to go. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a card from from the Sacred Forest deck. All right? Thank you. Thank you, Rachel. Do I see a future for us? And that's interesting because that's what I'm pulling here. If you have that honest relationship, that honest conversation with him, this card is going to give us maybe more of an answer. Okay. I love this. Oh my God. This is exactly what it says. Unicorn. It says unicorn, right? Purity. All right. It says purity on it. Now, what this means for me is you've got to get real with yourself. You've got to get real with him. And when you do that, it's like things will just begin again. I do see if you can be honest, like truly honest with him, and he can be truly honest with you, I actually do see a future. But I feel like this is a conversation that might be kind of hard. Do you know what I mean? Like it might be a difficult conversation. But if you just start out and just be like, okay, I've got this. We're going to just, let's just have a real conversation. It can be like kind of starting over again. Okay. So Anne, I hope that that makes sense to you. I hope that that makes sense to you. So, really interesting. I actually love when we have had that conversation. Okay, so then Anne, what does your gut instinct tell you? I want to know what you think. What is deep down? Get past the fear of losing him. Okay, get past the fear of it. Get past the fear. How do you feel? I know it might sound kind of scary to be on your own again. Okay. But guess what? Purity and a new start. He is saying he wants one. Okay. He's saying that he wants one. Then he's got to get real with himself. And I kind of feel like, I got to be honest, bottom line to the whole thing, I feel like that you're in a different place than he is, number one. Okay. And right. Okay. He wants one, but he's really relaxed about making plans. I feel like that you're in a different place than he is. And I think he might be a little scared of hurting you. Okay. I want to say to you that cutting the cord may not be the worst thing in the world with this guy. Okay. Because there's going to be somebody out there that wants exactly what you want at exactly the same time that you want it. It wouldn't be the end of the world to cut the cord. Okay. All right. So I hope that that makes sense. Use your gut when you're having these further on conversations. Use your gut. Of course you don't want to end it. Nobody wants to end it. Of course not. But maybe that would sort of jolt him into like, you know what? Maybe I do. Maybe I really do want. Okay. You have to get past your fear of it. And this is true in any relationship, right? There can be. If there's true honesty, and if there's true honesty with each other about it, there can be a really good relationship there. But you've got to have an honest conversation, and he's got to be honest back with you. So, and if he doesn't, then you are wasting your time. Okay. Use your gut. All right. Okay, Anne, much love to you. Good luck. Much love. Okay, Paula, I saw that you asked for a thing, so I am putting you on the list. Okay. All right. So next we have Carrie. Hi, Carrie. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Are you still here? I'm waiting to hear. Much love to you, Anne. I know it's difficult. Hey, Carrie. Okay, so what is it that we are doing today? Is there somebody that you want to hear from the other side? Do you have a question? I need to know where to go. I'm wondering if this guy is here to be with you. Not to be with you. You know what I mean. Okay, so yeah. So Carrie, go ahead and tell me if you have a question about something, or is there somebody specific you'd like to hear from? Or should I just start talking about this guy? Because there's this guy. Okay, let me just go ahead and start. Oh, yes, my friend Laura, but maybe he is, what does that mean? But maybe he, okay, so let me just start talking about this and let's see where it goes, okay? This guy was with me for about a half an hour before I started the live. Okay. How fun is this, right? And he's got like, oh, see if he's there for me. Okay. So let's just see what he's saying. And if he's not, we'll move on. Okay. But remember to open up your sort of sphere of influence there, right? So it might not be somebody that's right here in the box. Look outside the box. Okay. So this guy he's balding on the top. He's got darker hair on the sides. It's short, and yeah, give me yeses and nos. Okay. It's short hair. I feel like that he's not large, right? But his face is kind of like oval, and I'm not saying he's got a huge neck, but his face is filled out, if that makes sense. His face is filled out. Okay. His body isn't like, it's medium. Like, it's not like he's really thin, it's not like he's really large, that sort of thing. But he's like, yeah, like a medium build, but his face is kind of filled out. Okay. Like his down here, I feel like his face is a little bit large there. Okay. Um, he's showing me, I'm kind of feeling like he might be like maybe 30s or 40s. He doesn't seem very old. Okay. But he's older than a teenager. Let's just put it that way. Right. He's an adult. I'm seeing with him now. This doesn't mean that they're in spirit, but I'm seeing two children around this man. Now, again, these children don't necessarily have to. It doesn't necessarily have to think. We don't. Yeah. What am I trying to say? They're not in spirit necessarily. Okay, the two children, but for some reason he's hanging around two children. Okay. So far, how does this sound to you? He's medium height, like not really, really tall, not really, really short. Okay, so there's that. So yeah, Carrie, what do you think? Okay. Okay. So if you can't like, so if anybody else is out there and they can kind of take this guy, he seems like he's very sweet. Like, I feel like he's the nicest man. Guy, whatever you want to say, right? He's a really, really nice guy. So think about how trying to figure this out. Oh, maybe your friend's son. Oh, okay, that could be interesting. I just saw him put, like, he's got this like big smile on his face. um I keep hearing the word, and I don't know. I usually don't say it if I hear the word, but he's saying the word cancer. Do you know if your friend's son passed away from cancer? He's not showing me what kind of cancer, but yeah, I heard the word cancer, and I feel like that when he passed, he wasn't he wasn't in his 60s or 70s. He wasn't very, very old, that sort of thing. Um, let me see. Let's see what else. He's got like no, he didn't. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna let's just say that this is not for you, but but Laura did. Oh, ooh, I wonder if Carrie, this could be like I wonder if this could be a guide for you that is bringing through your friend Laura. Oh, that's amazing. I'm seeing, okay, so I'm just going to tell you. Okay, so I've asked this guy to step over here. He's kind of stepping here, okay? And he's got a smile on his face still like he did a minute ago. And I'm kind of wondering, it's like, they get like this, and it's not like they're not forthcoming all the time. I don't know why. But anyway, so a girl is walking forward. I feel like I'm seeing curly hair. Um, I don't know if it was when her hair grew back at one point or if it was curly before, but I'm seeing curly hair. Okay. I feel very playful. I feel very, so yeah. So give me yeses and nos, Carrie, if this is Laura. Um, Sean was very smiley but very troubled. Okay. All right. So Sean would have been okay. So we'll just, whoever this man is going to sit here for a bit. Okay. So now I'm bringing through the girl. Okay. Oh yes, her hair grew back curly. Okay, good. Okay. I feel really, like I was saying, I feel really playful. I feel like that she, her, like when uh, it made her crazy and tickled me. Okay. Right. That's so hilarious. um, Hi Rose. Nice to see you. Um, So I'm feeling like she is, like I said, playful. And I feel like that she was super playful. Okay, awesome. Um, she's just so fun. And she didn't lose that fun playfulness about her even when she got sick. She tried really hard. Let's just put it this way. There were times when she couldn't do stuff, this, that, or the other thing. But I'm really feeling like that she tried really hard to stay, playful. And she really didn't want people to be sad around her. She doesn't like people around her being sad. Okay. So I'm just saying that. Um, Let me see what else. What else? What else? She's so I just really love her energy. And I just got to tell you, she's walking over to this guy and she is like hugging him, like brotherly hug. She did try very hard to stay and stay playful. Okay. Um so she's walking over to the guy and she's giving him a hug, like brother type hug. I don't That doesn't necessarily mean that they knew each other. I'm just going to say that, okay? I think that this guy, now whether he's your friend's son or not, I don't know, but it's really interesting because he's like here for you. I really really do get the feeling that he's here for you, in terms of being a spirit guide for you. He's telling me that you've been asking for, this is him talking. He's actually talking now. He's talking about, and he's saying that you've been asking for support lately. Like, like you need help spiritually, right? Is what they're saying. Okay. Um, so Carrie, does that make sense to you? Have you been sort of asking your guides and stuff for support lately? Yes, you have. Okay. Um, I feel like that he's here for you. Okay. I'm asking, I keep saying to him, so are you Sean? Are you her friend's son? And I just keep getting like, I just keep getting a smile, right, from him. And most of the time when this happens, because I'm really big on, you're gonna love this. I'm really big on not telling people too much about their guides. I like to tell people that they're there and that they are there to do whatever for them, like support or whatever. And he's laughing because I think this is why he's being like this, because you're supposed to like create your own personal relationship with him, with your guides. Okay. So I kind of am feeling like he's a guide for you. Okay. Now, whether or not he's your friend's son, I don't know. I mean, he could be both, right? So, what I want you to do is go on Insight Timer and go to my, oh gosh, I should have said that. Meet Your Spirit Guides meditation. Okay. And do that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to share it when we're done here. I'm going to share it on, are you on my Facebook page? Yeah, I'm going to share it on my Facebook page. Okay. And you'll be able to, it's like a meditation. It's like 10-15 minutes long. And I guide you through this thing and then you get to meet your spirit guides. And it's really, like, I love this. I love this spirit guide meditation. It's really fun. So I'm gonna do that afterwards. Okay. And you can do that. Okay. So do that and see who he is. Okay. Now, let me just get back to Laura really quick. Um, she is she's her message to you, I really feel like here is like, I just got to give what I get here, right? Okay. All right, Carrie. Oh my gosh. So don't hate me, all right? But she's saying, stop. This is her message, not mine, right? She's like, stop being so stressed about um stop being so stressed about like figuring everything out. Okay. Start to really let yourself sit in the present moment a little bit more, because when you do that, the patience will come, the positivity will come. You know what I mean? So, and she's laughing because Laura is laughing because that's what she's saying to me. She's talking about how you know, you gotta roll with it. And then sometimes things are gonna happen. Like something happened to me yesterday and it was not happy and it was not good and I wasn't thrilled. So I let it mess with me the whole day, right? But then all of a sudden this morning, I woke up and I didn't, usually I jump out of bed right away. I didn't jump out of bed right away. And I was like, you know what? There are lessons in everything. And you know what? It's all okay. And so I laid there and I just started saying thank you. You know, I learned that from Wayne Dyer. I just started saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And then it like became, I just started saying it, and then it became like in my head, I was like, thank you, thank you. And then all of a sudden I was in this great mood. So I got out of bed and everything was great. Right? So really interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. Life happens, you know. Thank you for saying that, Keith. But, you know, Keith just said, sorry, I'm sorry to hear that. But guess what? Life happens. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. So we're going to have human things happen to us, right? And the trick is to let yourself sit in it for a bit, not too long, and then wake up the next morning and start saying thank you, or start with your affirmations. You know, the one I kept saying, hey Courtney, the one I kept saying was, I kept saying over and over again, is I am courageous and all is well. You know, all is well. I love that. Right? So that's where, and so Carrie, I'm going to get back on your thing, right? These affirmations, she's like, oh my God, the affirmation all is well fits so perfectly. So she's saying you should start saying to yourself, all is well, all is well, all is well, all is well. How fun is that, right? So go with that. Okay, Carrie, I hope that that makes sense. She's with you all the time. Laura is with you all the time. She's like, you know, it's interesting because it's kind of like it's not like she is uh uh it's not like she is being like weird right now. Like this is her talking, right? She's like, I don't mean to be weird. She's like, but just tell her, this is her saying, just tell her, talk to me. I'm doing my best. This is her talking. I'm doing my best to try to work it out so she can feel me, right? So again, that meet your spirit guide meditation would be good maybe to meet her too. Maybe she'll come to see you. Okay? So, Carrie, that is what I want you to do. Do the meet your spirit guide meditation and utilize the affirmation, all is well, all is well, all is well. Yeah. And Keith, it seems like you're vibing with that. You should use it too then, you know? If it hits you, if it like, I love finding that affirmation that works, right? For me, you know? So like I'll try on, like this morning I tried on a whole bunch of different ones, you know? So, but I just kept coming back to, you are courageous. You are courageous. So there you go. Much love, Carrie. Much love, Carrie. You're awesome. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Rachel, are you still here? Rachel. Yes, and you can find me on evolveme.com. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to type it in for all of the things. evolveme.com. Check it out. Okay? Evolve me. Yay. Okay. Okay, so Paula, you are on the list. I'm trying to get to everybody. I don't know if I'll be able to. Yay, Rachel. Okay, so Rachel, what is it that I think you wrote something out and I'm trying to find it here. Trying to find you, Rachel. Oh, here. I would love some guidance from my career, finance, or any of my crazy family that has something to say. Love you tons. Aw, thank you, Rachel. You know what I'm going to start out, Rachel? I'm going to start out by doing I'm going to pull a card for you from the Sacred Forest deck. Okay? From the Sacred Forest deck. And then we're going to see, I feel like that this might lead to somebody coming through. So we'll see. All right? Oh, wow. Oh, this is so amazing. Oh, Rachel, you know, I just had an idea in my head too that we should talk about off air. I have an idea, Rachel. Okay, so this is the card that I just picked for you and I was thinking about you. And it says Eagle Spirit and then it says freedom. Look at the beautiful card that is. Look at that. Freedom. Freedom. I have to tell you what I'm getting for you. Hi, Amy. Thanks for joining us. I have to tell you that this card for you, Rachel, feels so I just feel like that this might sound crazy and tell me if this is weird. Hi, Nicole. Oh, criminy. I don't know how to get out of there. Hold on. Wait, I just want to make sure I'm doing the right one here. I'm blocking the user. Add to block list. And okay, so yeah, I had to get rid of somebody. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. Okay. Eagle Spirit. Freedom. So Rachel, you know, it's so interesting because, you know, you were saying how much you like my energy. I just love your energy. Your energy is so full of joy and wow, that's so cool. Thank you, Nicole. I really want to say that I really want you to start doing work on your throat chakra. Okay? Rachel, this is for you. I feel like that your throat chakra, I don't want to say it's blocked, but I want you to find what is your joy in life. You know, in talking about career, blah, blah, blah. What is your joy in life? You know, I want to know that. Yeah, right? So when we look at our throat chakra is it's about speaking your truth, living your truth, being your truth. Okay? And it's about finding, you know, and it's very closely associated for whatever reason with the sacral chakra. Okay. And so basically, it's like finding that passion and being it. Okay. Oh, geez. We got another one here. Okay. So I just had to block somebody else. Gosh, dang. Don't you love that? Okay. So oh, I ask that like every day. Being a mother and creating things brings me joy. That is great. Creating things. Okay. Now, what I want you to do is, and I don't know, Rachel, are you somebody that meditates? Like, are you somebody that meditates? So tell me. And you know what? If I don't, let me just say this to everybody listening. If I don't get to you to give you a personal reading, there are things that are said here, you know, there are things that are the energy on here, okay, could be a message for you, even if I'm not actually speaking to you personally. Okay, so listen to some of the things that I'm saying, because spirit works in crazy ways, right? So what was it, Nicole just came on and she's like, I don't even know how I ended up here, but everything happens for a reason, right? So I really wanted to say that. Okay, so Rachel says, I think I do in my own way. Melanie helped me realize that I can be meditating while sitting on a couch or cleaning my house. So I do think, okay, so now I'm an open book. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. Okay, so here's the deal, Rachel. I really want you to, oh, yay. Thank you for being here. Oh boy, Wanili, thank you for being here. Rachel, I really want for you to, yes, you can sit and do those things. Okay. You can like sit or be cleaning and kind of be meditating, but I really want you to start a 5-minute meditation practice if you can. And actually this would work really well with first thing when you wake up in the morning. Okay. So you wake up and you just sit there. You sit up in bed and you just sit there for literally, you start with for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. You can do that. You can do that. Anybody can do anything for 5 minutes, and just sit and just concentrate on your breath. Right? And that is, hi, Ilfe. Okay, I will add you too. If I can get to you, I will. So think that through, Rachel. Okay, because yes, you can do like meditations that way, but I feel like that you're ready to sit in the stillness and silence, okay, for 5 minutes. Okay, so that's what I want to encourage you to do. Okay, it brings clarity, and it's not like all of a sudden you have this moment of aha where you're like, oh my god, I've got it all, I have it all figured out. It doesn't work like that. It's a matter of being consistent. So if you can do that, start out by doing that every day, and this would be great for anybody, okay, trying to figure something out. 5 minutes first thing in the morning, sit in stillness, okay, and focus on your breath. 5 minutes. Okay. And then allow yourself to just, you can forget that you did it the rest of the day. Okay. But doing that for 7 days in a row, you'll see, like, I swear to God, like magic happens when you start having this practice for as little as 5 minutes a day. Okay. So I love that. Oh, really? That's so interesting, because I don't thank you for saying this, you guys. Thank you, Paula. I'm not seeing it, so it's kind of weird. Oh, yeah, I see that. Okay. Right. Got it. Okay. So I got rid of that person, I think. Hopefully. Oh my God, I'm sorry, you guys. Okay. All right. I tried to get rid of that person, Paula. Thank you. Sitting in the Kristen, sitting in the stillness sounds much easier than calling it meditation. Yeah, and that's the thing. Kristen knows she doesn't like the word meditation. Some people, for me, I don't like the word prayer, just because it brings me back to my childhood, right? Okay, so my dear friend Rachel, sit in the stillness for 5 minutes for 7 days. We're going to talk offline because I have other stuff that I want to talk to you about. Okay. So sit in the stillness. All right. So anyway, so that was your big message. Now, let me just tell you and give me yeses and nos really fast. I've got this guy, this older man, feels grandfatherly, but it could be great grandfather. Okay. This man is quite a bit older, and I feel like that I'm on the thinner side. So give me yeses and nos, Rachel. Okay. I feel like I'm on the thinner side, and I actually kind of also feel like that there might be a cane, or there, I don't know whether he used it a lot or whatever, but there was a cane. Okay. Doesn't necessarily mean that. This is for Rachel. Thank you, Nicole. Sorry. Okay. So Rachel, does that sound like, oh, it does. You can understand that. Okay. He's being very, very sweet. And he's saying that, this is him talking, and he's saying she, meaning you, Rachel, have a ton of support on the other side. You just don't necessarily realize it or feel it, and that sort of thing. Okay. So, keep believing. That's what I'm hearing from him. Okay. Keep believing. Keep believing that you have the support from the other side, and you are being guided. Okay. You are being guided. Just keep knowing that. Keep knowing that. Okay. So, okay, I'm going to leave it at that for now, Rachel. I just, obviously, you know, I think the world of you. But yeah, we need to have a conversation on this side, because I Spirit is giving me some stuff, and it's not like I can't say it here, but it's, yeah, it's just between you and me. So there you go. So, all right then. Much love to you, Rachel. He's with you all the time. You can talk to him. If you know who it is, you can talk to him. Okay. All right. So, Rachel. Okay. Kristen. Hi, Kayla. Okay, you're on the list too. Let's see. I'm trying to get through, but I don't know how. I only have 15 more minutes, so we will see. So Kristen, I think you're still here. Did you want a card? Is that what you said? I'm trying to remember back to what you said. Kristen. So yeah, Kristen, tell me, was it a card that you wanted? So Nicole Lynn says, I always wonder how I get signs and who they're for. Yeah, well, you know what? It's called practice, right? It's called practice, Nicole. It's I tap into, whenever it's somebody's turn, I tap into their energy, and then the spirits either come through, or my guides, okay, tell me, oh, there's somebody back here, and they bring them forward, or I just get that I'm supposed to give a card and a message. So it's really kind of, it's cool, but it works differently for everybody. So yeah. So Kristen, what is your question? Anything I'm getting. Okay, you know what I'm doing? I'm doing the empowerment cards. They are actually the Mystical Times empowerment cards. I love these cards because anything that has to do with empowerment is so amazing, right? So good. Okay. All right. So Kristen, this is for you. Oh, this is great. Okay, I'm going to read what it says, but it says dance. Loving that. Loving that. Okay, this is what it says. Kristen, find your heart's rhythm, step lightly, and swing with the melody. Close your eyes and let joy lead the way. Okay, Kristen, here's the deal. The last sentence is what is totally hitting me for you. Close your eyes and let joy lead the way. Okay? Yeah, I know. Isn't this thank you, Paula. That is a great card, isn't it? It really, really is a nice card. Here's the thing. Kristen, closing your eyes and let joy lead the way. Okay. And I know I talk about this all the time, but staying in high vibration is really kind of important and big, and the whole thing, right? Okay. Staying in high vibration and staying in that place of joy, finding the joy. Close your eyes and let joy lead the way. Okay. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff going on in life right now, and it's going to get weird in the next, for the next month. Right. But Kristen, I really feel like that you have spirit, tends to bring all of these weird things in for you. Right. These things out of nowhere. And I know you know what I'm talking about. Right. But what I want to say is that you have the ability to push all of that crap aside. I almost said the S word. Push all of the crap aside, okay? And let joy be the guide. So that is the big message for you. I love you so much. You're just so amazing. Oh my God. So beautiful. It's been weird. Yes, it has. All right, Kristen, much love. Okay, Keith, it's your turn. Keith, it's your turn. Okay, Keith, are you still here? I think Keith is still here. Okay, Nathan, I will put you on the list. I don't know how many more I'm going to get to because I'm only good till 5, and then I turn into a pumpkin. But I'm trying to do these shows every Tuesday night at 4 p.m. Pacific or 7 p.m. Eastern. So just wanted to throw that out to you. I'm trying to do it, yeah. Oh, yay, Keith's here. I would love to know if the house I looked at with my friend, is that your house? Well, all right, Keith. Before I give you this reading, I'm not pulling a card until I get your feeling. The energy is so amazing. All right. Is that what you're getting? Keith, is that what you're getting? The energy in the house was amazing. Did you feel like your heart skip a beat when you walked in? I did when I walked into this house the first time. I just knew, right? Did you just know? Tell me what it was. You said, yeah, it was spam. Yeah, right? So Keith, yes, and you saw the signs too. Well, you just answered your own question, and I know you're coming to me for validation. We're going to pull a card, right? We're going to pull the card. Okay? Oh my gosh, is there somebody else that's on here that's goofy? All right, well, I'll have to deal with that later. Okay. Okay, so Keith, this is your card. Spirit has you guys, okay? Spirit is saying, all right, so Keith is asking the question, is this the house for me? Right? And I said, you need to figure that out because I know that Keith has spiritual gifts, right? So that's why I'm pushing you, Keith, to figure it out and answer the question yourself. And I know you're coming to me for validation, but check this card out. It says discernment. Right? Spirit has the best the best sense of humor. I love it, right? So this is what it says, Keith. Okay? Are you on the floor? Pick yourself back up. That was so funny. Okay, so this is what it says. See the truth of the situation. Oh my God, seriously, you can't make this stuff up, right? See the truth of the situation. Use common sense and do not be fooled. Pay attention. Your intuition knows. I am not lying. Look at what it says. It said the last line is, your intuition knows. If that does not tell you, then that's I can't even, there's nothing else I could ever say, right? Keith, that was so amazing. Oh my God. I love that. Right? I'm loving this. Love this. All right. You know what you need to do. Okay. It feels very strong. It feels really, really good. But I do want to caution you, pay attention to the details. Okay. First of all, when did you see this house? Okay. And you don't have to necessarily type in the answer to that, But my thing is, when did you see the house? And when did you see the house? And I just really want to say that hi Candace. Make sure you pay attention to all the paperwork. Okay? Keep checking the paperwork over and over, because we're in the Mercury retrograde thing. And it's like, you really probably shouldn't, they say, sign agreements, blah, blah, blah. Okay, when Mercury's in retrograde. However, if you saw this house a couple of days ago or whatever, okay, just, you can move forward with it if your gut is telling you, but read all of the paperwork. Okay, like pay attention, okay, to the details. I love that. All right, Keith, that was great. That was just great. All right, Paula. I am going to switch to just doing cards. We'll see if somebody big comes out. Oh, you saw it on Sunday. Okay, great. Okay. Still read the details, okay? Read through all of the paperwork and ask spirit for help in reading through all the paperwork, okay? All right, so there's that. Okay, Paula, are you still here? Paula, are you still here? Are you still here? Are you still here? I don't know why I'm singing. All right. Okay. Nicole, I do have one very curious question for when you're done. From an expert point of view, I wouldn't call me an expert. This is something you may want to see for yourself to understand volume of the importance. Okay, so what does that mean exactly? What is the question? So Nicole, what is the question that you have? I'm kind of curious as to what you mean. Nicole, what is the actual question? I didn't quite understand that. If you could type that in again, that'd be great. Okay. Did I freeze? Oh, Paula's still here. Okay, Paula, you are still here. Okay, so Paula, I'm glad you're still here. Yay. All right, so I am gonna pull you do you have a question about like an area of your life? Or yeah, I froze for a bit. Ooh. Paula, do you have a question or of an area of your life that you'd like some? Okay. So Paula has a question that she's going to type in. You got to type in your question. Okay. So, and then Nicole, I will come to you afterwards. I have a photo where I know I was alone. The picture I found was from the day after I lost my dog. Oh, ooh, interesting. So there was somebody else in the picture, even though you knew you were alone. Oh, I love that. So much fun. Okay. So Paula, what is your question? We'll come to you next, Nicole. All right, Paula. Okay, my parents and my hubby's health. Okay, so we're gonna start with a card, see where it goes. Ooh, interesting. All right, this is interesting because in talking about your parents and your husband's health, it's really interesting because what I got here is expansion. Okay, and it's the spirit guardian of summer. Okay. What I'm getting from this is that I really kind of feel like, oh, this feels so good. When spirit comes in and it's like, it makes me really hot, right? Yeah, I'm sorry for your loss, by the way, Paula. I'm sorry that your parents are. It's tough. It's tough when you lose your parents, for sure. Okay, so this picture, the card, it says expansion, right? But if you look at the card itself, it's a picture of trees. It's a tree. Okay. Oh, and what's fascinating about this is that for you specifically, okay, I'm feeling like um I'm feeling like that your parents, first of all, this might sound strange for me to say it this way based on your question, but I'm just feeling like your parents are so freaking proud of you. Like, and the way you handle things. I feel like that you are like the calm in the storm. Does that make sense to you? I feel like that they're telling me that like they're so proud of how you handle the stress of life, and all of the stuff happening, really interesting. I'm seeing, so give me yeses and nos, okay? But I'm seeing them holding hands. I love that because I feel like that they were, and maybe they weren't necessarily on the same page all the time. But I feel like overall there was a lot of love and respect there, okay, with your parents, okay? Um and I feel like that they are truly so proud of you, okay? Um and they're telling me to tell you, and they're saying to me, they're like, this is they're saying to me, I feel like that they were very practical, and you tell me if that makes sense to you. I feel like that they were very practical, and this wouldn't have been necessarily their sort of forte, like, going to a medium for, I just don't feel like that this would have been their thing, when they were here, but what they're telling me is that uh keep trusting yourself. And they're laughing because of the whole gut instinct. Because my big thing lately is when we talk about intuition, ooh, intuition sounds so woo woo, right? But guess what? Your intuition is the same thing as your gut instinct. And out there in the real world, like human beings that aren't into this at all, they understand gut instinct. But your gut instinct is the same thing that intuition is. So that's why they're laughing, right? So they're saying to me, trust your gut in moving forward. I'm not seeing anything, and don't make this mean anything because it means nothing. Okay. I'm not seeing anything about your husband's health. Okay. That does not mean anything. It just means that I'm not getting it right now. Okay. All right. So there's that. However, the whole thing about trusting your gut from your parents, right? Trust your gut in whatever it is that's going on. And I feel like that this is surrounding your husband's health, okay? Like you are that calm in the storm, okay? So if you can trust your gut when maybe other people around you kind of can't, okay? That is going to be like amazing, okay? You are a rock. Okay, you are the guardian, the guardian of summer. Yes, they are absolutely all around you all the time. They are definitely here. They are with you in such a beautiful way. Again, so proud of you and so supportive. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with that. Okay. They are so supportive of you and so loving. So loving. Oh my God. There's so much love for you. So beautiful. Love, love, love. Okay. Now, so lastly, I'm gonna talk to Nicole because I'm way over my time here. Um, Nicole. Nicole. There is someone in the background. Yes, so absolutely, Nicole. It's absolutely it's totally logical. I know, I love that word. It's not logical, but it's logical. Yes, those things can happen. You're welcome, Paula. Nicole, yes, that can happen where there's a spirit behind you in a picture. It happens all the time. It's definitely okay. So know that. Okay. And just Yeah, it's totally good. I love, Nicole, your questions are amazing. So night, Paula. Okay, so Nicole, I'm pulling a card. Oh wow. Okay. I love this, right? I don't talk about the loss I've been through because I'm slightly a skeptic, of course. When it comes to myself, yet a believer when it comes to others, of course, you know. But what's interesting is that the card I just pulled for you, Nicole, is the wisdom card, the owl spirit. All right, look at that. I hope you can see it. You know, hi, Melinda. Right? That's amazing. Trusting in your own wisdom. Trusting in your own wisdom is your superpower. I'm just going to say it that way. Okay. Trusting in your own wisdom is your superpower. Okay. I feel like that I'm supposed to talk to you about trusting yourself. Okay. You don't trust yourself very much. Like you get that gut instinct. Nicole, I'm talking to you, right? You get that gut instinct, but yet you don't trust it. Right? But I'm here to tell you, if you start to trust it, you will start to, your self-confidence, your self-esteem, all of that will start to percolate, right? And then you will get to a place where it's like a boiling, you know? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So the message to you, Nicole, is to trust, trust, trust. So love it. All right. So now, because I have to go, I'm going to pull one card for all of us. Okay. For the collective, as it were. All right. So beautiful. All right. So this card is, look how beautiful this is. It says faith. Faith. Beautiful. All right. Let me read this. It says, believe. Oh my God, Nicole, wait till you hear this. It says, believe that you are not alone. Spirit is right beside you. Oh my God, Nicole, this is crazy. Ask for guidance and it will come. Oh my God, that's crazy. First of all, Nicole, I feel like that speaks to you, right? But it's for all of us too. Believe that you are not alone. Your loved ones are all around you. Your loved ones are all around you. Believe that. Don't allow fear to stop you from believing. Don't allow fear to stop you from believing. Because fear is the lowest on the whole. Oh my God, Barbara! I'm just jumping off. So maybe you come back next week, right, Barbara? But, and I'm talking about the card for the collective. Okay. So the card for the collective is faith. Believe that you are not alone. Okay. Don't let fear stop you. And what I was starting to say was that on the whole scale of emotions, right? Fear is the worst. It's the lowest. It's the lowest. It's lower than hate. I know, right? Who would ever have thought? But hate is even a little bit higher from fear, right? So you need to get out of that place of fear and get up to that place of believing and trusting, you know? Maybe you're right, Barbara. Maybe that's all you needed to hear. The card says, believe you are not alone. Spirit is right beside you. Ask for guidance and it will come. So I'm going to leave you all with that. I'm trying to do every Tuesday at 4:00 or 7 p.m. Eastern, but 4 Pacific, right? I'm trying to do every oh yay, I mean, I'm sorry it made you cry, Barbara, but yay, I'm glad you got something out of it, even if in the short time you were here. That's awesome, right? I know, right, Nicole? Isn't it amazing? So I'm gonna try to be here every Tuesday night, dealing with some health crap, So some days I just have to cancel. But if I don't, come back the next Tuesday because I will be here. I'm doing this in association with evolveme.com. Check out the website. There's all kinds of interesting stuff on there. Or you can check out my website, laurialbert.com. So there you go. All right. And I love, love, love that we get to do this. So thank you for being here. Love you guys. Have a beautiful day.